Hello, and welcome back to the second video in this year-long project observing and documenting the changes in a Florida wetland. If you've not seen the first video, this series will be the result of visiting a preserved Florida wetland every week for 12 months as it fluctuates between periods of flood and drought. These differing seasons create interesting changes in the landscape and in the plants and animals that inhabit it. Comparing the observations to rain data will show when and for how long the wet season is this year, as well as show what effect differing rain levels have on the area. In the last video, there was very minimal rain, and the wetlands were dry and filled with green, lush plant life. There were a couple scattered puddles, but other than that, no water above ground. The water levels in 15 ponds that surround the wetlands were very low as well. In fact, there was so little water in the area that I encountered a lone otter living in one of the only remaining water sources around, under a bridge. Anyways, let's check out what the conditions are like this week. As of June 19th, the wetlands are still very dry. However, compared to the last video on June 9th, there is significantly more water above ground. The puddles are holding more water than they were, and some small areas of the forest are slightly inundated. Comparing these observations to the rain data, we can see that there is not much rain for the whole week. However, right before June 19th, there was a spike, probably leading to the slight increase in water levels in the wetlands. Looking at the average water levels of 12 ponds surrounding the wetlands, we can see that there has been a very slight increase in depth since the last video, further supporting the observations. Overall, we're starting to see the wetlands in the very early stages of the wet season. Some water is being held above ground and is full of tadpoles and frog eggs, and the plant life is still very lush and green. In the next video, we should expect to see a big increase in water.